to thank all the people that are looking on their phone and stuff. Hi, how you doing? Who's this guy? Oh, that's right, we're filming stuff tonight, you guys. You guys are all getting filmed, did you know that? Look, see that guy? Yeah. Yeah, awesome. We'll soon be on the internet, downloadable, just like all of our records, so it'll be great. We're jamming tonight for...
What's that? 8:30 to 9:35, Less Than Jake plays. I've got... Hey, it's Nate with Enoch Magazine. We're just at the Less Than Jake Goldfinger show in St. Louis at the pageant. What's some causes or organizations Less Than Jake is hooked up with just to further, you know, the cause of the American dream and loving on kids?
Food Not Bombs is one of them, and then the pediatric care out of Shands Hospital in Gainesville were two, you know, and I have done Big Brothers and Big Sisters in Gainesville, and I have, before Less Than Jake, I started touring with Less Than Jake, I was a special education school teacher, so I was involved in a lot of programs like that for sort of low-income Gainesville that are in sort of state housing. So it was cool.
Do you miss that kind of stuff? Do you wish you had more time? You know, you're out on the road probably 8 or 9 months of the year.
You know what? That's a good question. I go back and forth on it sometimes. I think that being hands-on and doing the things that I did before, that was a great thing. But then I think that sometimes the things that I do, which lyrically try to convey and through music try to convey, I feel comfortable with that also. So I kind of go back and forth on it.
Right now in Turn the Tables, he's not going to believe this, but actually Roger wrote this song in 1998. It's one of my favorite Less Than Jake songs, and it goes a little something like
Chris.
this.
Tonight, you let the house and what
when you're home, you've been on the road, say 9 months, and you get home, you know, obviously you're going to want to probably take a break from your band guys. What kind of stuff do you do?
Well, to relax or just in general, what fills up my day?
Both. Yeah, what would your typical day look like?
Let's see, I do a lot of other sort of side business. I make vinyl toys called Wonderland War. I do a lot of writing, and I have done a lot of creative writing that I sort of have stockpiled that I have to kind of filter through to do a book. I also manage 2 bands, Houston Calls and the AKAs, with the guy that's actually behind this camera over there, Kyle. We do Set of Fire management. So, you know, from there, that takes up my day. To relax, you know, I'll be honest with you, when I'm home, because when I'm out on the road, I share the bus with 10 people, 10 plus people. We're in clubs, you go meet kids. We just had an in-store down the street. We're going to go and sign now at the merch booth, play the show. When I'm home, I'll be honest with you, I like to sort of go into seclusion and kind of be myself and kind of like get inside my head a little bit, and that's, you know, that's cathartic for me, you know. Yeah. So when I'm home, I just like to kind of hang out, and like weirdly, you'll find if you go to Gainesville and I'm off tour, you'll find me at the movies most likely, because I just go there pretty much every other day just to kind of like go and get my head out of the usual things that my head's into.
All right, and my last question is Pez.
Love it.
You love it?
I love it.
How did you start loving it?
You know what? It's one of those things, when you're growing up and your dad might have, you know, threw the baseball with you, you know, and in the front yard, and then all of a sudden as an adult you have this affinity for it because of the memories that you have that are attached to sort of objects and items, you know? For me, it's Pez. Pez was one of those things my parents gave me. Every holiday, my parents would come and be like, oh yeah, here's Christmas Pez, here's Easter Pez, here's Halloween Pez. And it's one of those things that I've attached to something that has been in my past, and that I've sort of commodified this sort of memory through this Pez, you know? And it's a cool thing. It's a cool memory of my parents and of my past and of growing up, and it continues to be something cool for me, just as far as, you know, something that's not attached to any kind of like weird blood or gore or anything like that. It's kind of, you know, it's just kind of candy dispenser. It's kind of pure that way, and it's fun.
Second Street and looking
last night. Oh, that was a great bass solo.
I don't really get it. What do you mean?
You don't get it?